The last thing I wanted to touch on in terms of the instruments, bongos. Two different drums, and it's sort of a similar situation if you have a set of congas, the larger, as I mentioned, Latin drums that are about 3-4 feet tall. You will stay on one of the drums and then just put an accent every once in a while on the lower drum. So you stay on the high drum and then you will accent on the low drum. So that's kind of just a basic rundown for the different types of instruments that we have. The next thing I want to talk about was the basic beat that you will play on a hand drum, especially a djembe. We'll slide this up here. Now first of all, with the djembe, you've got that rim hit, that rim shot, so you don't want to have it flat where you have to angle your hand too much. You want to have the drum do the work, and you want to angle the drum away from you so that it's comfortable for your hand to strike the rim and not make an awkward angle here between your wrist and your forearm. Don't give yourself tendonitis or carpal tunnel trying to use this. So, set the instruments up in a manner that is comfortable to you. No matter what other people say, set them up so that you are comfortable. Pardon me. So, when you're doing a basic rhythm on a drum, always start with your basic accent and add to that. So, we will start with the center, which is the cupped, followed by a rim shot, and add from that. And as I said, we will add to that. As you could hear, that rim shot, same place every time. Threw more beats in before it, threw more beats in after it, but the main thing is that that rim shot basically stays in the same place, and then that cupped hit in the middle, your bass hit, is in the same spot too. So if everything goes wrong, if you're playing with a group, you're playing by yourself, whatever it is, always keep those two basic notes as your foundation, and always rely on that. If things get crazy, drop out the other notes, stay with that. If you can't add any other notes, that's fine too. Just stay with the two that will highlight the rhythm. The last thing I want to touch on is counting. We're not reading music, but it is important to try to count through the song or the beat in your head so that you can play along with it. Almost everything is going to be 4/4 timing, 4 beats to the measure. So just count things like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 That's your basic counting. Try to count through 4 in whatever manner you can. If it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1 and 2 and, do what it takes just to keep on counting through the measure so you know where you're at. The last part I want to touch on, same thing as the counting. It is just playing onto the beat versus off of the beat. Playing off of the beat is called syncopation. It's going to be something that's off of where you expect it to be. Disco music, for instance, uses it all the time. And so let me show you what I mean. So here's your basic beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. With the beat, right hand will be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. To make it syncopated, you throw this off the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and back onto the beat. Off of the beat. On the beat. On the beat. Off. And that allows you to do all sorts of different things. For instance, all that is syncopation. Keeping this with it, dropping it out, putting it off of it. I'm not asking you to be Gene Krupa or anything, but I am just saying, if you're driving down the road and you're tapping on your steering wheel, try it. Tap in time, give it a little hesitation, tap off time. See if you can kind of manipulate your beat to go between those two, of on the beat and off the beat. Once you get that, it opens up a whole world of different things, and you can really start to add different things in with hand drums, especially using claves or a cowbell, something that's really sharp like that. Very often you won't just continue to play it like that. You will play it on and off the beat, on and off the beat. So, that is just sort of some basic ideas. Take it or leave it. If you can run with this idea and get a little bit, of practice in before we have our little party, so be it. I think it'll be fun. If you can't get anything out of this, don't worry. Don't feel overwhelmed about things. I will be there with somebody else to hold down the beat to, so I will be going from person to person, and we will be working on different rhythms, and we will be playing on the beat and off the beat, and if I have to hold your hands with the sticks and everything in it, so be it. It'll be fun. So I think everybody will get a lot of enjoyment out of it. They'll certainly learn some things, and at the very least they'll have some good drinks and some good chili. So thank you very much. I look forward to seeing everybody, and have a good night. Bye now.